Alright, what is up guys, Dan Ban here, bringing you something you haven't seen in a while, Pokemon Showdown. So yeah, I guess I thought I'd come back to it for a bit, you know, maybe play a little casually, you know, doing my own thing. And I have here some OU because I've never played it before in like any of like the previous sessions except for that one time with Ryan. So I thought, yeah, there's been some huge drastic changes in the meta since I've stopped playing recently, so I thought we'd check it out again. So I have a team basically consisting of what I'd like to call... I basically took two of my friends' favorite Pokemon that I like to use, and two of mine as well, and formed a team. So maybe if we get lucky, we'll do a little team preview thing. Oh, okay, I caught it. Oh, I'm on the top side again. Okay, so funny that it's in order. So we have Luan's two Pokemon here. He really likes the Volcarona, and I believe it's UU this gen. Like, it moved down, and I don't believe that's right. I don't know why, but like I think it's a really capable Pokemon. And we have his Gliscor here, which is annoying as fuck, but I can see why. I mean, when I started using it, I actually kind of love using it because it just does things. And now on to my Pokemon here. We have Cole Kim, the Greninja. I actually ran a Specs one because I thought it'd be funny. You know, it has great coverage, but it also can do the damages. And then we have here Conkeldurr, who I've switched out because it doesn't really do anything. I thought, man, it used to do work, but now I just really can't make it work for whatever reason. But yeah, with Grandpa Shorts, I don't know who I'm gonna switch him out with, but because I do plan laddering with this team. But yeah, I don't know who I plan switching him out with. And now we have Ryan's Pokemon here. We have the Togekiss. I believe I named it Nursely. So because it does have the heal bill. It doesn't have Wish because I didn't want to get like total Formula Syndrome in here. I'll talk about it set later in the video. You're gonna see why I opted out for not having Wish. But it has the Defog, which I might switch over to Gliscor. I'm not 100% sure, but because I felt a lot of times I needed Gliscor to come in and defog on something rather than the Togekiss, but you know, what are you gonna do? And we have the Mega Venusaur. I really like it because it's pretty bulky and does the damages. I forget if it does anything in this battle, but it takes hits like a champ, so we gotta start the battle here. I'm looking at his team. It's like pseudo-rain, if you think about it. I mean, you have the Politoed here. Ferrotorn's always good for rain. Terrakion, not so much. I don't know. Which one is this? Tornadus T, yeah. For the Hurricanes. What's his name? Magnezone for the Thunders. Latias. You know, good all-around Pokemon, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna start the battle here. Quite the long intro, I know, but it has been a while since I've done this. So he leads off with his Politoed, and I lead off with my Mega Venusaur because I mean, I really wanted a counter to this thing. Like, I wanted to counter his lead right away because I knew he was going to lead with the Politoed, so there it is. So I'll keep going here. I just go for the Leech Seed, and as he goes for the Hypnosis, which I thought is like, why? Please don't do this to me. So he's going to switch out and go to his Tornadus, as I go for the Giga Drain, which I shouldn't have done. I should have predicted the switch and gone for the Sludge Bomb, but you know, what are you going to do? So now I go into my special wall, the Togekiss here, Nursely, as I take a Hurricane decently. I mean, it's not ideal, but he's going to go for the Taunt, which, you know, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go for the Air Slash, trying to get some damage on it. And he's gonna U-turn out, which is also fine, because I believe I keep Air Slashing. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, I do, yeah. So he goes into Magnezone, which is a good play, because I can't do anything to touch this if I don't want to take huge damage. So, I go into Grandpa Shorts here, and he goes for the Thunder, and ouch, that hurts. That hurts a lot. That's an Assault Vest, Conkeldurr. So he goes into his Tornadus, which I should have predicted, and went for the Ice Punch, which I carry, you know. But no, it's whatever. I get some health back, which is fine again. So I go back into Nursley as he goes for the Hurricane again, doing some damage. I mean, it's not ideal, but he's, you know, dying out, you know, with a Life Orb and whatnot. So he's gonna get on out of there and go to his Terrakion, which I thought was weird, as I reveal that I have the Fire Blast. That is right, I carry the Air Slash and Fire Blast, especially for the Fair Thorns, which, you know, it's gonna come into play later. So he goes for the Swords Dance, and I'm gonna go into Grandpa Shorts and scare it out as he goes into his Tornadus again, as I continue to Drain Punch. Now here, I'm thinking to myself, Rain is gone. Maybe he'll miss a Hurricane. I bet by Conkeldurr all up while I'm like hoping he'll miss a Hurricane. Yeah, that's not the case. His Grandpa Shorts goes down, and he didn't even go down swinging. I mean, he did do some damage. So now I go into Gold Kim here and just shoot off a Dark Pulse because I know nothing on his team wants to take that except the Terrakion. So now here comes in the Magnezone. I don't know if it's Scarfed or Specs or anything like that, because they went for the Thunder last time, but he reveals that he has the Substitute, which I thought was weird. So I'm going to go into the Gliscor here and go for the Earthquake and break his sub, and he goes for the Charge Beam, and I was like, yeah, I am that low on the ladder. You know, I was expecting a good fight. He did have me on the ropes with the Tornadus T, but yeah, that happened. So I get on out of there as he goes into his Politoed, and he goes for his Hypnosis, which kind of aggravates me because if I switch, you know, thinking maybe he'll carry the Ice Beam. You know, I would carry an Ice Beam on Politoed. I mean, if you're doing things here in OU, I mean, you're NU now, Politoed, but no, he's gonna do that and make me entirely sad. But, you know, what are you gonna do, right? So I go into the Greninja. I mean, I was toxic. Going for Hypnosis was the dumbest thing you could have done. Feels like Street Fighter all over again. No, I just, whatever. So I go into Cold Kim as he goes into Magnezone, and I forgot what no, this is just a switch. So I gotta go out back into Hamada, the Gliscor, and he goes for a Charge Beam again. So I believe I have all of his moves. No, I don't. He's like, I believe I don't know. So he has to go back out, and I drop a Toxic on his Latias because I was predicting him to switch out because he doesn't seem to be able to touch my Gliscor. So I go into Venusaur, I mean, because I want to burn off the Slate turns, and he goes for the Calm Mind, which, you know, it's not a terrible play, but he's toxic. I mean, the most you're going to get out of this Latias is like one Pokemon tops, maybe not even. So he goes for the Dragon Pulse. It does, look at Mega Venusaur take that, like, it's no big deal. So I go for the Leech Seed. I mean, it's not something I really had to hit him with. I mean, I did have the Sludge Bomb, but no, the Elite Seed was kind of, I kind of wanted the health back. Not for the Venusaur, but you're going to see in a second the Togekiss right here. So he goes for the Dragon Pulse, and I was like, oh, okay, sure. You do you, buddy. You know, you're toxic and, you know, whittling away there. You know, it's fine. You just play, you know, learn from your mistakes here. So he goes into Magnezone again, and I just get on there and go into Gliscor again as he goes for the Hidden Power, making the correct play this time, but he sees the Hidden Power does nothing, so I mean, ouch. So he goes into Politoed now, and I just go for the Earthquake, whittling it down bit by bit as he constantly gets the rain up, but it's not really helping him. So he goes for the Hypnosis. As I predicted this, I was like, you know what, I bet he's dumb enough to go for the Hypnosis again on anything, because he might think, I'm a switch out. No, not this time, buddy. I'm toxic, and now you are toxic. So yeah, I dropped the Toxic on him. And now I just keep going for Earthquakes, and he goes for the Parasol. So I'm like, what kind of set is this, honestly? I mean, you have Scald. Scald hits me for effective damage, you know? So I'm just going to go out, like, the Parasol. That was like a free turn for me, so he goes for the Stealth Rock. And I go into the Volcarona here, who does nothing this game, I believe, and I Quiver Dance, which wasn't the best idea, but, you know, I didn't really have anything to hit this Terrakion with anyway, so it didn't really matter. So I go back out into the Gliscor here as he goes for the Earthquake. I thought he was going to go for the Stone Edge, which, you know, would have hurt me too, but no, I guess that's not the case. I mean, Earthquake would have been neutral damage on Volcarona, so I go for the Toxic as he gets his Terrakion out of there and goes into his Ferris Thorn, and I go for the knockoff, and hit his leftovers off, so the rain is over, and he drops the lead seed on me, but you know, that's no big deal. As I go into the Togekiss, now here's the thing. He goes for the Power Whip, and you know what, I'm like, yo, you don't want to stay in on this. As I go for the Fire Blast, get the critical hit, I don't even think it matters. I mean, I was uninvested, but you know, that's a time for a weakness, so there's that. So he goes into his Magnet Zone now, as I go into Gliscor here, and basically just, you know, I believe I clean up with it, the Gliscor, so yeah, that's the game there, I believe. I mean, he goes out and Terrakion and doesn't take Earthquakes very well, and yeah. So that gives me a tiny bit of time to talk about what I'm going to do next. I believe we're still going to do some Battle Block with Ryan as we continue to play that. I'm ahead of him, like single player wise. I think I'm on chapter 4, and God, that I can't wait for that, because that is some hard stuff. And I still want to like pick out like a game I want to do a let's play on. I might do Strider. It's nice and quick, but Strider's okay. It's not that fun, but I also haven't beaten it yet, so there's that. I mean, I don't know, man. We'll just wait and see. I mean, I do have a lot of free times on my hand recently, so you know, I might do No More Heroes. That's a fun game. So yeah, that was it for me. Here, we're definitely gonna do a session here in the Pokemons, even though OU is stressful, man. Self-stressful. But yeah, that is it for me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.